Happy spring, Minneapolis, and happy birthday to me. My birthday was last week, and of course I celebrated by going on a few bike rides. It's been cold and gray here, but the sun is starting to shine and the flowers are popping, so I thought I'd take you along for one of my rides. For this video, my family took me out on one of our classic choose-your-own-adventure outings. Our goal was to swing through downtown Minneapolis, ending the night with bowling. Sounds like a fun evening. Before we get started, a couple quick notes. Springtime is also street sweeping season, and it's always refreshing to see all the winter grime get washed away. In this case, on Lyndale Avenue, the temporary parking restrictions make a good opportunity to experience what the new bikeway will feel like when it comes in 2028. And here we go southbound. Don't try this at home, kids. My last video was about the Lyndale Avenue reconstruction project. I've noticed there's a common misperception that parking is being removed to make way for the bikeway. And that's just not true on this project. Check the plans. There is parking on both sides of the block for almost the entire length of the corridor. So if you've been stressed about parking, you can rest easy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. After daycare pickup, we start our ride off on the brand new Hennepin Avenue. It's so pleasant to experience the street in new ways. And after a lengthy reconstruction, I'm looking forward to this bikeway getting a lot more usage as people become aware of its existence. The new Hennepin Avenue really looks great, and it makes me hopeful for Uptown's next chapter. Our first stop is the beloved Tulip House, a springtime tradition that we've been enjoying for the past several years. I love that all the foot and bike traffic turned the street into kind of a shared space. Sadly, the woman behind the Tulip House passed away last year, but we're grateful that the new owners are carrying on the tradition. All right, now that we've gotten all our pictures out of the way, let's head downtown. I'm taking a bit of a long route because I wanted to check out the Kenilworth Trail that just reopened after a 7-year closure. We also have time for a quick infrastructure check. This is the Green Line extension, a light rail project connecting the downtowns to the southwest suburbs. For followers of Minneapolis transportation issues, this project has been omnipresent for the past 20 years, and it's been exhausting. Bad routing decisions, construction delays, and cost overruns have made this a poster child for the dysfunctional state of transit planning in the United States. After almost 10 years of construction, I am excited about this project finishing up next year. It'll be a great amenity for the region, with a handful of really useful stops. But most of this project goes through unwalkable and low-density parts of the metro, including wooded rail trenches and car-oriented suburban sprawl. At least they finally reopened this trail, and more recent transit projects have actually been pretty practical. Continuing along this bike path brings you into downtown, and takes you right under the Minnesota Twins ballpark. A fun change of scenery. At the other end of this tunnel, you'll pass a now-defunct station from the North Star commuter rail. Another short-sighted project that poured money into low-density parts of the state, where transit just really doesn't work. This line just closed after 15 years of low ridership. I don't mean to be so negative about transit. I'm a regular user myself. It just sucks to see our precious transit dollars go towards, boondoggles! Alright, I gotta get back to my family, who's currently waiting for me at the North Loop Green. a privately owned public space that's actually pretty well designed. They host a lot of events down here, like movie nights and the annual Christmas market. And when it's not in use, it still makes for a great place to run around and play a game of chase. Okay, girls, your 5 minutes are up. It's time to go get dinner. Come on, let's go. Leaving the comfort of the bike trail and taking on the streets of downtown Minneapolis isn't always ideal for families, but most streets in downtown have a bike lane of some sort, so I take my kids down here quite a bit. This is First Avenue in the Warehouse District, a nightlife hotspot that's starting to fill in with art galleries, casual restaurants, and retail. A welcome change for this end of downtown. This is another street due for a complete reconstruction in 2028. The proposed design has a heavy pedestrian focus, which is great, but it also removes the bike lane. Oh, there's our stop. Let me know if you want a full video on that. As always, best parking spot in the house. All right, everybody, spruce up your city and let's hit the streets. Minneapolis has and continues to make really good progress on expanding our protected bike lane network. This bikeway on 4th Street was originally planned to be a one-way, but with a little pushback, we got the city to change it to two-way at the final hour. Changes like this are really encouraging. And as a dad who loves to ride bikes, it's great that I can share this experience with my kids. Whether we load them up in the cargo bike or everyone's on their own bike, there's always an adventure to be had. I can't help but wonder how this night would have been different if we drove. We probably would have gone straight to the restaurant, after grumbling for a parking spot, then straight to the bowling alley, with no fun stops in between. And I'm not sure my kids would have made their observations and cute comments about all the natural beauty and little critters that surround us. When it comes to finding free and easy sources of joy in life, you really can't beat hopping on a bike and seeing what's out there. Heck yeah, Minneapolis. Well, the night's not over yet. The kids saw a playground, so we're gonna make a quick stop. I assume this playground dates back to the 1987 opening of Boom Island Park. The playground is showing its age, but my kids don't mind, and I'll appreciate this old wood playground aesthetic while it lasts. Well, it's getting late, and we need to get to the bowling alley. We'll take a quick pause to check out the Boom Island Lighthouse, and then we'll be on our way. Catch you next time. Thanks for joining.